Hey, what's up guys? It is DJ. Today we got new and updated mods to take a look at for Farming Simulator 22. In total, 21 mods were released today. All platforms got 5 new and 12 updates, and PC and Mac players got 1 new and 3 updates. We're going to take a look at everything that came out brand new plus customization, and we will review everything that got an update. Timestamps are linked below. Let's do it. Starting off today with new ones for all platforms with Krone BigPack 1270. So this offers farmers in a particular very chamber dimension of 120 by 70. That is around itself to be able to make better use of transport and storage capacities. We've also got this guy. This will be allowing us to wrap the bales. Is there anything different with this? Regular foil colors. See, in here we have wheel brands of Trelleborg, Vredestein, BKT, Michelin, and back end standard wide tires. Additional twine boxes. We can throw those on the back if you want to, but you don't have to use them, which is great because I don't enjoy that very much. We also have beacon lights, silage additive tank on the very back, and then we have our license plate. Now, I'm going to get a hold of one of these. We'll get ourselves one of these as well, and get my favorite testing tractor. Let's jump into the game and see what we could do with this, because I'm very interested to see what that new bale size is, because it still says it makes standard size bales. However, these appear to be a little bit different than we are used to using. So let's see, bale size of 220, 240, and 180. So all of that is the same, but if you could tell there, it looks like it's a lot wider or skinnier, however you want to look at that. Yeah, so let's turn it on real quick. There we go. And let's go in here. Let's fill it up with grass. Yeah, grass. And then we will see if we can kick the bale out. Actually, I'm not quite sure if this was a good idea or not. Grass? Yeah, I don't think that's working too much. Let's oops. I've got a whole field of grass here that I haven't even used yet. So let's go ahead and bring that down, unfold. There we go. We'll drop this down, turn that on. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, but something's going to happen, I'm sure. Let's see. We are filling up the baler, which is nice. I had filled it up already, though. Let's enable fast farming. We'll kick that out. Yeah, those are some different size bales for sure. Still very cool. I'll give it that much. That is pretty darn cool. Oh, there we go. That's what happens when you accidentally cheat stuff in. I don't know if that's going to happen one more time or not. Nope, there we go. All right, so bales are popping out. Good to see. Those are the 180 centimeter bales. Let's see. Let's increase that up to 240. We'll see what happens here. It should work for the next bale to pop out. And so now we've made plenty of the bales. There you go. These are 4,000 liters. Yeah, 4,000 liters there. And we could also do the wrap, but I think it's going to be pretty evident of how the wrap works. Always fun to see anyway. And plus, I'm really happy that not only have they brought in something kind of cool with special sizing. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That's fun. Hey, if you're going to have somebody break it, it may as well be me, right? I like that they included a wrapper specifically for these things. I think that's something that they didn't have to do, but they did do. And as a player, I'm extremely grateful for it. And now I've got a bell stuck in there. This is life now. Next, we got the Grampo Silagem. This is used to move stubble and level piles in the silos. This can be mounted to the front or back of your tractor, any 3-point that you want. We have full control of the colors, including a custom red. Very nice. It's 2.5 meters wide and weighs 630 kilograms. Next, we got the Lizard D44 trailer. This will hold 3.9 thousand liters and it weighs 2.4 tons. Configurations, we have a lot of configs. So let's start off with standard. Then we go with a 5,250 liter capacity, which gives us a tarp on top. We have the bell trailer with bell trailer number 2 with both sides being open and a little bit different there, and then back up to standard. Now we're going to leave it on standard, at least for here. Wheel setups, we have standard there. We also have a narrow tire, which doesn't really give us much. However, the off-roads are definitely narrow. Side elements, we have nothing. We could do reflectors, a different set of reflectors. We could do stickers or nothing. Chain configuration, we have no chain. And chain. Is this around the top? This is around towards the top. Pretty cool. Warning triangle. Hey, I love that tractor triangle right there. Front reflectors. Let's see. We have option number 1, which gives us our lights on the top. Then we go to the bottom. So side and bottom. There it is. A license plate around towards the very back. So we have just a standard plate, which there's nothing there right now. Then we do Polish 56 to 76, 76 to 2000. Polish white, and back standard again. Sides, metal elements. We have option number 1, number 2, number 3, and then back into option number 1. Frame color, we have all of these colors. Boards color, we have all of these. It's going to be the sun. And then rim colors are rim colors at the end of the day. License plate, if we come in here and we select back only, that adds our license plate right there. Oh, and didn't mention this, but there is a trailer hitch, and actually, they've done a really good job of modeling everything under the trailer. Looks very good. So hook a bunch of these together. Very cool. And of course, it would not be a mod video without some placeables. So we have 2 sets of placeables for all platforms. First is the Small Buildings Pack. This is from Arku. And the mod itself could be found in buildings or animal pens, stuff like that. But in the game, you're going to find these in 2 very separate places. So first one's going to be found in farmhouses. This is the building on the left-hand side. And for some reason, for me, it was spun around backwards. And so was the other one as well. This one's going to be in animal pens and little baby piggies. Bam, spin it around. So there you go. We don't have any color options, nothing like that. But I will say, if you can get these close to each other, they could look like one building together, which is really, really cool. So the home here, we can change our clothing. We've got a place to sleep. However, there is no interior of the house, but they've put down a slab, so I can't see inside. Then we have a couple different barn doors right here. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. And then we can go upstairs where we can store some stuff or do anything like that. Doesn't look like we can open that window. So we jump out of here and then go over here to the left-hand side. You can kind of see right through there where the buildings separate. This is the pigsty. So if we come over here and we select this, we could have 22 little baby piggies. And we'll turn on some help window stuff so I can see what's going on. There's also a silo in here. It says it holds 50,000 liters, so heads up there. I'm not quite sure what's going on with silo. This is a place to dump for your pigs. This would be the silo. Never mind. No more questions. So we've got the place for your pigs, and then we have the silo there. The only thing is I'm not quite sure how much food the pigs hold. Yeah. That's a thing that I don't know. And your last new mod today for all platforms is going to be the small garage. This is a double door small garage. It costs 20 grand, so nothing too wild and crazy. We'll open up both of these. It is seemingly a little bit short, but I think it'll be just fine. We do have a pull under area through there. We have a door that does open up, which is very, very nice. And when we come in here, don't think we can open these windows. But at least we've got all of this. I'm sure you're also curious, like, hey, that looks a little bit small. What kind of vehicles can park in there? So let's just get a couple of these and see what we can get into. First, we have the Mahindra, which pulls in through there. No problem whatsoever. Same thing with the base game pickup truck. No problems at all. We had to have a little bit of fun, so let's grab one of the more popular mods on Mod Hub, the Husqvarna. Works just fine. I'm not quite sure that this fits, though. You may need something else. Jumping over to our updates for all platforms, we have Ebony Island from Cavalier Roy. This is going to be update 1.3, and it is a massive changelog. There's some new production, so corn flour, corn bread, diesel, dough, dough nuts, pancakes, pasteurized milk, sandwiches, soybean flour, soybean bread, soybean oil, soybean milk, oh, soy milk, got it, waffles, yeast, and yogurt. There's also new textures for wheat, barley, cotton, grass, meadowgrass, corn, potatoes, sunflowers. There's farm buildings, barns, etc. All are there regardless of any game difficulty. However, to remove them, they now cost you money to remove, so that's interesting. Solid fertilizer tank will now allow you to buy solid fertilizer and lime, and both can be stored together. The exact same thing goes with liquid fertilizer, and it looks like we could do the same thing with seed and mineral feed, so you can buy them both and store them together. Production modifications. Bread requires dough, yeast, and sunflower oil. Production modification. Cake requires the normal stuff. However, pasteurized milk replaces regular milk, and milk is now processed into pasteurized milk and is used in some productions that milk was normally used in. Production modification was also made to the sugar mill, which now gives you a byproduct of yeast. Very interesting. I promise we're almost done. There's so much to this. Oh my goodness. Let's see, we have Sawmill, now a building you can delete after purchasing it, allowing you to use the land for other reasons. The BGA will now give an output of methane, which can be used to store, sell, or distribute. BGA also as a sugar beet, potatoes, and straw as inputs, which will produce methane, electrical charge, and digestate. However, straw will not produce digestate. Production diesel requires sunflower oil, canola oil, soybean oil, water, and methane, which could then be used on your farm or sold. Relight mod removed and now uses their own custom lighting, and the sell point updated to work with all field types added from the premium DLC. Note, this save game is compatible with older saves. However, for some changes to take effect, a new game save will be required. However, we don't know which ones that is. Next update is going to be to Maypole Farm, also from Cavalier Roy, version 1.5, and we'll save you the time. This is literally exactly the same as the previous update. Next up, we have the Komatsu Valmet 911.4 from Vectorman, version 1.3. Increased the arm height near the machine, improved the red and black color values, improved the light color, added second indoor camera, which follows the harvester head, added the C144 decals to the harvester head, added 2 rear view cameras. So this is PC only with the mod work camera activated, corrected the moving direction of the joysticks, increased the braking force, more stability on slopes, adjusted the center of mass of the components, more stability, added dampening to the rear axle, more stability, and new store icons. Nice and easy update to the MANTG S18 6x6 version 1001, improved the foliage building and outdoor camera. The next update is kind of confusing. So this is the Lizard 6205 pack. This has 536 votes on the mod hub. It is showing as version 1.0 and is showing as an update. However, we see nothing in the way of updates, changelogs, nothing like that. So we may check the update. I don't know. This wasn't done the right way. One update that was done the right way is the John Deere XUV 8X5M version 1.1. Animation's been improved, speed decal adjusted, configuration for the new decals added, configuration for the roof color added, configuration for the beacon revised, and fix some other small bugs. Next up, from FS Minor, the Excavator Tool Pack version 1.2 added the Excavator Stump Cutter. The CSZ Pack got updated to version number 2, increased compatibility of the mods, various minor functional fixes to the machine. Such a basic update, come on. And the exact same update to the Adurante R200A. Moving on something different, the Lower Bavarian Farm Pack version 1001. Roof holder for cowshed attached to the wall. Upper door of Hall A, mod functional, or made functional, and includer mesh added. Next to last update for all platforms, the Shed Pack version number 2. 2 shelters have been added, rusty with and without the floor, and the shelter model has been completely refreshed, adding ambient occlusion and spec mask. And another weird one, this is showing as the Shed Pack's version number 1, however, it's got 17 votes already, and I'm making this right when it came out. So either bots have been all over this, or this is an update that didn't tell us it's an update. Come on, let's go. Jumping over 2 new ones for PC and Mac players. We only have one for you guys today, and it's a big pack of manure spreaders. Every single one is a manure spreader. Now, there are lots of customization options. We have wheel brands of different sorts. We have rear bumpers on here, which we can go with like a yes or a no kind of thing. Naming, we've got naming, but those are numbers, and those are going to be way down here. At the bottom left, attacher type. We've got a couple different attachments. A pin hitch and a ball hitch. PTO. We have a yellow. We can also do black. That's really, really nice. Air hoses. We have spiral or not spiral. Hey, some people like one, some people like the other. No worries there. Hydraulic side step. We do have a yes or no. Okay, so that's going to be right there on the side. The stainless steel, we could do red or a stainless steel. And then we have lots of different rim colors. Now, the thing that's going to separate these pretty much is going to be our working width and how much we can hold. They all go 12 miles an hour. So smallest one is going to be 4,000 liters at 6 meters. We have 6,000 meters at 7 meters, 8,000 meters at 7 meters, 10,000 at 7, 14,000 at 10, 16,000 at 10, 16,000 at 12, and finally 20,000 at 12. And lastly today, let's talk about some updates for PC and Mac players. First was the Pack Lair version 1.1? That says 1001. I have no idea. An update that, well, let's just be honest, could have just not happened. The Adurante additional features 201, various minor functional fixes to the machine. What were they? And your last mod today, an update that is not in English but has been changed since I've recorded this video. The Wardrobe Plus version 2001 work jacket hood should now also change. My understanding was the German and English translations were flip-flopped for this one. Because that is it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you do. Join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure that notification bell's on as well. That way you never miss daily farming sim videos here on the channel. I did release a special video this morning, something a little bit different. We did a first look at the Hori farming vehicle control system. It was very fun. A lot of good times had there. I did a full standing presentation kind of thing. It was very different than what I normally do. So hope you enjoyed that. Nonetheless, hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you later.